And we are back here at Mad City LAN 2, and we are on map 2 here of this final BO3 on the upper bracket before we have to do all the lower bracket work.
Yeah,
the single limbs. So
the lower bracket, just a quick little update. I saw the LAN gods were up 13-11.
Yeah, it's a very close one actually between the two teams. So.
And it's on overpass.
Right. So it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out.
We'll get some updates if we get them.
Definitely. Winterfox versus Kingdom Pug. Winterfox
easy
taking the knife round, and they are also up one map as well. And it looks like
their map of choice.
Yep, this is their map choice, and they choose to do CT side. So right now, looking good. All things turning towards Winterfox.
Well, this was the same situation for Kingdom Pug.
That's true.
And we saw that one out.
Yeah. All right.
So maybe Winterfox, you know, they think they're hot stuff on here, and then all of a sudden...
I hope Kingdom Pug can actually make it an interesting one.
An interesting one.
Yes.
That, or they're just going to have to do it out in the lower bracket and see if they can get another shot over at Winterfox.
Yeah. And the unpause has come out, and we are here in freeze time. And still not ready. Or is it okay, we're live. Had a little glitch there on his name and said not ready.
It always does that.
Gotcha.
What do you think they're going to do here? Looks like it's towards B.
Looks like they're splitting it up, so obviously they're just going to be setting up for probably a little fake.
Underpass the connector, pinch A.
Absolutely. Yep. They need to be patient with that bomb over towards the hall area. You know, like if they're too aggressive with it, which I've seen this strat of Kingdom Pug early in the tournament. They get a little too aggressive with that bomb in the halls. But luckily for them, oh, see, now they already got one player down from A, so now they probably can get the B hit. But even if the bomb's able to get planted, it's still not going to help anything. Anger and Hades crossfiring this B beautifully. No players taken out for Kingdom Pug, or all the players taken out from Kingdom Pug. Winterfox with a pretty flawless round, 4-1. I don't know. I don't agree with the early peek. I don't know if I don't think the player on A ramp intentionally peeked. He was kind of doing that passive angle onto A ramp, and he kind of got picked off by a USP. Unfortunate.
But that's still exposing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't risk that.
Passive peeking.
He should have just been naded out. He should have been, if I got a smoke and 2 flashes and just executed alone.
Here are all my qualms with that strat. One, you were showing yourself at A when A's supposed to be the fake side.
Right.
B, you also didn't get any kills. And I don't like splitting the bomb with the ramp guy. I'd rather have both of them in ramp or both of them in palace.
Yeah, because I mean that A guy got taken out, and then what? Say the B guys fell off, and there's 3, but then the bomb's alone in halls, and then you're gonna try to work 3 into the underpass, and then maybe you're gonna split into top mid. Then you're just getting 2 spread out on pistol rounds, and you're not gonna be able to set up for trades.
Yeah, like if their whole plan was to just send 3 into B like that.
Yeah.
Then you have to be completely quiet.
And I think they're the ones who had the executed smokes as well, but the CTs just used the smokes against them. We're able to pick up the frags. Nice 1D for Dixon here.
Okay.
A couple of trades left and right for both teams, down to a 3v3. I'm still in control of Kingdom Pug. And player hoping to pick up a connector kill here, but doesn't want to challenge Hades M4. SQK trying to make his way out of the B-bomb site here. He's quickly spotted by Anger. And they're going to make their way into the B-bomb site and try to trade out Anger here, but Anger's too strong. He's making it 2. Oh, and a dink in there by Fighter. Let's see if he can pick up a FAMAS and maybe even squeeze a bomb plan out of it, but it looks like Winterfox is going to progress here on the B-bomb site. That's 3 rounds for Winterfox.
That's a peek by Lex.
Yeah.
You just got twerked.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got 15 HP.
Yeah, you got twerked.
But he came out there and still got him.
Yeah, definitely. A good effort at that for their eco. And we're on to the first gun round here of map 2. 3-0 in favor of Winterfox. Looks like we got an all-rifle setup here for the Kingdom Pug, so I'm assuming they're going to plan to do some pretty aggressive strategy here. Regardless, it looks like it's going to have to be a slow start. Yep.
They've got 3 eyes on mid.
Yeah, absolutely. Winterfox has full control of that. And Lex spots the rush. He throws a molly, falls back, and waits for his teammates to regroup, but is quickly taken out by SQK. Wow. XP3 definitely should have been holding that palace peak. He definitely could have saved his teammate. Smokes go off for Kingdom Pug, and it looks like they have this smoked out very well. They should easily be able to get the bomb down here. The bomb is going down.
Ballsy plant.
Nice Nice pickup there. Onto Flowsick. 3v5 situation. Now they just need to play back, play that A ramp, play Palace, and not peek. Great peek simultaneously, but Winterfox just better at the trades. SQK down to a 2v2. Anger pretty low on HP. XP3 with an op in hand. Dixon at the A ramp.
They're aware of that.
Nice Molotov volleying off of the A hall there, but he can't see that he's peeking out. Both CT players very low. Anger not able to do it. SQK picks up one. Oh, and it's not looking too good for Winterfox here. SQK, great patience by Dixon and SQK by not over-peeking any of that, but he was forced out of that hall, and I thought he was a dead man for sure.
It was a good play in positioning and like execution from Winterfox.
Yeah, I don't know if I am if
XP3
I'm
kinda
XP3,
whiffed, yeah.
if I'm XP3, you throw that Molotov into halls, anticipating a guy coming out, right?
Right.
But he threw the Molotov and hid behind the double stack.
Yeah.
He needs to be peeking that because he would have killed him.
Yeah, if they would have, I thought that's what they were gonna do because
Right.
Anger was already smelling out that ramp.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean?
Sniffing the sniffs. All right.
So I thought Anger was gonna take ramp and XP3 was gonna take the guy flushed out of apartment.
Mm-hmm. So that didn't work out in their favor, and there's quite a force buy coming out here from Winterfox. So they seem to be putting a lot of faith in these ops, as there's only a 5/7 armor UMP
really
and
seen
a
his ops
CZ
today.
armor. So and XP3 taking some massive damage from nades and window room here. Oh my.
I'm sure that's the LAN gods.
Yeah, there's some
Screaming
chatter,
over there.
chit going on over there. Minimal utility here for Kingdom Pug to really fully execute anything, but we'll see if this mid control can work out for him. XP3 taken out by Quick. Wow, that just was not the peak that XP3 wanted to make, clearly. And Kingdom Pug making their way towards the B area.
See,
As well as Beak Face. Fighter with some great positioning into the window room, able to take out Anger. That's huge, but a great trade there by Flowsick.
Counter
Nice little
position.
hop, jump, skip into the window room, take that AK. And gonna do a nice little B execute here. It's down to a 3v4.
He's already flanking B.
It's gonna be
Look
a
at
very
this.
hard retake. Nice pickup there by Hades. Another there by Hades. Hades is on fire right now, this LAN.
Beakface can smell it.
He can.
His
He's
beak.
ready for it. Hades with a third. This is excellent CT work by Winterfox. Wow.
I swear, Floki just knows sometimes, right?
Yeah, but they all kind of have this little sense.
Yeah.
They know what's going on. Excellent play here by Winterfox. Forcing an eco for Kingdom Pug here in the next round. We'll see what they can do against this very strong Winterfox CT side. Got some 250s and a deagle.
That was like a really
Mid
bad
aggression
buy.
here for XP3, and he's just gonna pick them off like flies. Let's see. Really
close,
early
I think.
connector aggression. Really great flash there by the CTs. They're able to take out another 5v3 and another. And finally, the last fighter coming up, connector to make it the 5th round. Takes out Floki, the Flowsick. His damn name. 5-1 Winterfox. XP3 still able to hold on to that op as well. He's been hit down to very low HP the last 2 rounds, but still able to make it out alive.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
is.
matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
That's right. Win's a win, baby.
Vin Diesel.
All right. And we got some more deagle work coming out from Kingdom Pug, double eco. So I expect to see something we haven't seen next round for the gun round. Let's see if they can pull something different out instead of getting picked off one by one. That's a great trade.
Do we see a B execute other than pistol?
I don't believe so. At least not with weapons. So
Maybe they got something up their sleeve over there.
yeah.
Or maybe
they
they're
can
just
throw some
like,
thinking,
F
or maybe they got
that,
some
80s
deagle
rockets.
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
deagles. Look at this. 4v2 now in favor of Kingdom Pug. They said they don't need primary weapons.
I don't need those. We got deagles.
Deagle City, no armor, good to go. Hades with a sick flick on SQK. He wasn't even ready for him on the right side, but you
Nope.
know what? Peeked out. See you later. Bomb's going down here at the B-bomb site for Kingdom Pug. Let's see if they can get into some really good post-plan positions to defend this retake against Anger and Hades.
I'm looking what Anger's doing here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very cautious.
Quick staying
Checking
very
everything.
patient as well, though. Let's see if Anger's able to check everything. Hades taking out Dixon. Anger not ready for quick spot there. Hades, the last guy standing, takes out Cat down to a 1v1. He taps the bomb. He gets off. He misses the shot onto Quick, and Quick takes out Hades.
Whoa,
Great
whoa.
round there by Quick.
How
he had the
unfortunate.
patience,
Yeah.
and Marketplace takes out Anger, and then he waits for Hades to do his work and takes him out. Great round there by Quick. Very important as well. They did not want to let this get away from him like it was last map.
And this is good. They're showing some fight early.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like that.
Exactly.
I like
These rounds have not been too easy for Winterfox. They're
Right.
showing more of a presence.
You can
Nice
see
little
the money.
boost here, and XP3 legs Quick right out of the gate, and that's their offer. So he's down to very low HP early in the round, and that is not going to help Kingdom Pug take this A bomb site.
They are doing an extensive amount of damage. You see only 2 Famous, very little utility.
Yeah, they don't.
5-7
does not have a lot of counter nades here to counteract the utility of Kingdom Pug,
Yep.
and that's going to be really key here late in the round.
That can create a snowball in and of itself.
Absolutely.
Because you're just trying to catch up, right?
Mhm.
When it comes to utility and equipment.
Right. Yeah, they're definitely making it very expensive for Winterfox.
But hey, we were saying Kingdom Come's money was in the, and then they just won with a bunch of deagles. So.
Right, and now they're bringing it back towards them. Look at that. The economy is trying to build here for Kingdom Pug, but still down a bit. Jumping out a window unexpectedly, but not able to pick up the frag onto SQK. 4v5.
96 damage. Ugh.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. He had the first few bullets on him. And he's going to be taken out by Anger, who's showing some aggression that he wasn't showing earlier on the B. And a trade comes out here by Fighter at the A ramp as they execute over here. 3v2. Shots go out over at the A bomb site in favor of Winterfox. Dixon taking out XP3 though, and Hades to finish off the round. 6-2 in favor of Winterfox. Economy not looking too stellar for either team at this point. So that's a good thing for Kingdom Pug as they're trying to make their way back
Right.
into this game. Again,
Like if you're
still
gonna lose a
making-
round, at least.
make it expensive.
Yeah.
For the other team, and that's what
I mean,
they're
2
doing.
umps. Look at this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These buys are not stellar out of either team. We got 2 umps on the CT side and 2 Galils on the other. So XP3 just doing some spam work here through that smoke. Not lucky enough to pick up a frag, and Hades just peeks out a little too much in the mid and gets taken out by a Dixon. And now we got some mid control here from Kingdom Pug, and this is what's important against Winterfox. You know, you're able to control that match. But here's some great ump work. Ump says you're out, dog.
Ah, you took it from me.
Sorry about
That's my pun.
You set me up.
That's true.
Thank you. All right. 4v4. Lex taken out. Fighter actually stepping up here on this T side. He's getting some impact frags. Flowsick with his flank work. He's doing some really important flank work.
Yeah,
you know, they're getting early intel on their CT sides and they're pushing it.
Is that a flump? Flank with the ump?
Yep, you flump it.
You're flumping them.
All right.
Don't get flumped from the back.
Getting flumpy. 2v1 situation. Bomb in hand of Quick. He's making his way towards the A bomb site. CT's not really aware of where he is at, but in my opinion, they need to group up, and that's the only way to do it. But with not knowing where he is at, it's tough. XP3 posted up on that angle. Let's see if... Oh, and Quick spotted his... Oh, and he misses, but XP3's got the intel, and Anger needs to swing over as fast as he can. XP3 holding this angle for post-plant. Swing and a miss. Quick makes his way to the CT spawn. XP3 with a great smoke there. They're going to be able to make their way into the A bomb site pretty cleanly. And he goes for the ticket booth boost. Quick takes out XP3, down to a 1v1. Anger very low. If only he knew the HP of Anger, he could just pull out his pistol.
Pull out your pistol, quick.
Oh.
Do that. Pull out your pistol, though.
Here we go. 1v1. Anger takes again. Great shot there by Quick. Taking out Anger. Wow. That was down to the wire.
Anger was in a tough position. Right?
Very tough.
But I felt like XP3 should have kind of predicted that ticket booth jump. Right?
Yeah, because if you throw a smoke there and he wants to defend the plant, especially when the round timer is getting down, you know he's going to try to stop it
Exactly.
or just fight right away.
That's always the move. Like, he's not going to run through with
you
an
smoke
AWP.
it, it's like, oh, that's your next spot to look at.
Yeah.
You're not looking to go through the smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally agree with you there. I wish you would have been ready for that.
And you can't be focused that much 100% all the time, right?
That's true. That's true. The heat is on in this map, so looks like we got some pistol work trying to make way for Winterfox. It's going to be a really aggressive B hit. Anger is ready for it. He's got 1 deke happening. And a trade out by Dixon. The last of the T's remaining into the B bomb site are taking it over. Hades, a lot of patience, allowing his team to rotate in. Try to stop the plant, and they just walk right into the front of Beak Face's spray. And unfortunately gets taken out. trying to creep his way into the bomb site. Wow, and quick trade there by Quick. That got a little ugly there as far as an eco. They made that expensive for Kingdom
sure
Pug.
did.
They definitely made it
And
expensive.
they didn't get the bomb down.
Right. I think every single player that entered the B bomb site or was defending it for Winterfox were playing those site walls. They were kind of going in and out of them. That's how you play it.
You definitely have to be like a little ring around the rosy.
Absolutely.
On Mirage.
With the smokes, too.
Yeah.
Always with the smokes. You're always ring around the rosy with those smokes. Oh, my. Dixon really aggressive to the A ramp. That is beautiful.
What are they doing?
That is exactly what needs to happen here.
Are they
That
trying to
ramp.
jump into Palace or something?
I don't know. I think they just had a better spawn on the T side, and they really
lot
showed.
better.
Yeah, they just came out with it. Excellent. 5v3. This is a beautiful round on a platter for Kingdom Pug. They just need to have some solid post-plant spots and need to hold it down. I'm wondering if Winterfox is even gonna attempt to go. There's no kits on deck for the CT side here.
No,
Looks
this
like
is
they're
a
just
safe
gonna
setup.
they're just gonna try to make this round as expensive as possible for Kingdom Pug, just so they can't really build their economy too far up as they're making their way back into this match. They're gonna make it about 6-5. 6-5. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need to see.
That's exactly what
Yes, this is
I
map
wanted.
2. All right.
Again,
So,
map choice, map side or side choice.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to lose control.
Kingdom Pug doing a really good job, and they're able to take out all 3 players of Winterfox, and they made it as expensive as possible. This is the turning point of the match. Look at the economy difference now.
Yep.
It is now in favor of Kingdom Pug.
Looking at a 6-6 unless these Deagles go crazy or something.
Exactly. And again, not to take away anything from Winterfox's eco rounds, but the momentum is in Kingdom Pug's favor here.
Absolutely.
They are hitting the shots. They got a double op setup. Real aggressive stuff coming out of here from Kingdom Pug,
Can I
but
get a
they're
quick tab. Wasn't this a 5-0 start? Oh no, a 5-1 start.
5-1, yeah.
Yeah.
So they came back. Eager to see what they can do with these ops. Fighter, a lot of good opening picks here for Kingdom Pug, making it that much more difficult for Winterfox. Quick Gen, trying to cause some commotion over here at the B-bomb site. SQK is holding down the mid with an op. A lot of patience out of Kingdom Pug here, as it is only a 5v3, and they figured out it was an eco. Couple nice shots here by Hades. And he's taken out here by Beakface. He's having none of that mid-window peek. 4v2. Anger making his way up towards the A bomb site, as that's where Kingdom Pug is headed as well with the bomb. XP3 and Anger left for Winterfox.
It's, they're just playing it patient. Oh, haven't even put the bomb down.
Right.
They don't want to
Beakface.
accidentally walk into anybody, huh?
No, definitely not. Carefully checking every corner, you know? And smoke goes out for CT spawn, and with a deagle in hand, Anger is trying to make something work. Doesn't want to go for that ticket
he's
boost.
gonna walk through
He
the
wants to
smoke.
go through it. With the deagle, I would do that. Oh, a nice controlled recoil there by Anger, but it's not enough to take over Kingdom Pug in that round. 6-6. After a 5-1 deficit, like you said, RN, they're back in it.
Yeah, they traded 5-1 runs, actually.
Mhm. That's excellent. Double op setup still strong here for Kingdom Pug. Only one op on Winterfox, headed
Glass
towards
cannon.
that mid window. And it looks like a nice aggressive peek here by XP3, but he's not able to connect on that opening shot. Smokes go off, mid control is here, and Kingdom Pug has mid control. This is something that Winterfox is not used to giving up in this LAN. They're not used to this kind of style. And like I said, I was hoping that Kingdom Pug would adjust to it, and they have. Quick Gen with a great shot on the flow stick. They smoke out XP3. He's useless with that open window, and he gets... Oh my, he somehow gets a headshot onto Fighter.
96 damage.
Great entry flashes and nades by Kingdom Pug, but Winterfox still able to hold on to this round. XP3 peeking unnecessarily there on the last. Didn't need to give up that op.
That's the French in him.
I guess so. Beakface not able to pull that round out. Winterfox standing strong regardless of that mid control by Kingdom Pug.
Yeah.
They just weren't able to turn that mid-round game into a win.
I mean, I really feel like they were getting that guy in the window.
Yeah.
And they get that.
It was working. That flash was perfect. He
Yeah.
was blind. He may have gotten a blind headshot on that guy
I
window.
know.
And if Fighter wouldn't have been able to take him out, possibly pick up that up,
Way
or
different
just
round.
progress into jungle and
Yeah.
start... Yeah, that would have added a different element to the round, but luckily for Winterfox, it didn't pan out that way. Looks like we're going to have a patient play here from Kingdom Pug.
I like the mixing up of the strats.
Definitely.
I wish I would have saw more of this on Cash.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a little more confident. They're just pushing right out of that smoke, and Lex isn't ready, but Hades and XP3 are quickly trading out. Nice trade by Fighter. Another by XP3, left and right. Here we are. Full blind CTs as Dixon makes his way towards that A-bomb site. Oh, and Flosick onto Dixon, down to a 3v1. Fighter taking out Anger, 2v1 situation. Molotovs are on the bomb site, but not on Fighter. Fighter taking out another unnecessary peek onto XP3 there. He could have really played it safe, planted that bomb, and then played the timer of the bomb.
Or he
Really
kind of knew where he was in jungle.
He did.
He could have sweeped over
To the left side?
yeah, closer to like the ticket booth.
Sure.
You know?
Okay.
That's a harder shot, I feel like, to hit or
It was-
predict.
He decided in his mind, split second, like, I'm taking the next peek. He wanted the kill. You know, he had already decided in his mind.
You could argue for the fact that like no one's gonna expect him to peek the same side again.
Right.
You know, things like that.
Right. Looks like we got a quick eco round coming out of Kingdom Pug here. Tech 9s and Armor taking over this A-bomb site, and they are overwhelmed, and they picked up an off. Let's see if they can utilize that. Fighter picking up another pistol frag on an Anger, and he now takes that off. And he picks out another shot onto Flosick. Fighter is going off this match. Hades is the only one left alive here for Winterfox. Let's see if Kingdom Pug can pull out this last round for the half, make it 8-7. Hades with a crazy little jump squeak peek there. SQK being very patient on this angle. I like this patience on him. Honestly, a lot of time on the clock. They do not need to make their way to the bomb site, but he does successfully cross as a great flash comes out for Hades. Hades smoking his way out. I'm not sure he's certain that SQK is right there, and he is not. Nice round there by Kingdom Pug.
Good half.
This has been an amazing half for both sides, but really highlighted for Kingdom Pug as they made their way back into it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Especially after getting pretty much
It was a 5-1,
dismantled.
right? Yeah. Right.
Well,
Nice.
not just this, like in Cash, they got
Right,
dismantled.
yeah. Overall, this BO3.
You could cave in and just say GG on the second map.
Right.
But they didn't.
But they did not. All right, let's. So we're looking for a strong CT half here from Kingdom Pug to force it into a map 3 versus Winterfox here in the upper bracket.
What's the third map?
We're gonna get a double check on the third train. There it is. I would love to see it. Love me some train, baby.
Train.
All right, we got some early aggression here from Winterfox in the mid. And here's that mid control
not
we were
get hit?
talking about from Winterfox, and they are doing that early aggression of the connector. No fear. Flosick coming in with one headshot. Makes it two. Two guys down in the jungle. Can he make it a third? No.
Nope.
Fighter says no. He's playing way stronger in this 3v3 situation here on the pistol round. And the T's are a little split up here as far as the team as well as the CTs. So it's a 2v2 on this side and almost a 1v1 on the other. And SQK, a nice frag onto Hades there as the bomb's trying to go down to the A bomb site. 3v2 situation. Lex with a very important flank frag there. Oh, XP3 with a nice single Glock headshot to the dome of SQK. Dixon's trying to play the box game here, and burst fire comes out from XP3, but I don't know if it's going to pay off for him. Doesn't matter. Headshot onto Dixon.
He needed to make it happen right then and there.
Yeah, because he was kind of flipping through like semi and burst there, so he could have got a little caught up. But again, Winterfox pulls out the W in the round.
It's big.
Close rounds, though. Very close rounds. That was good.
pistols.
With Lex being on that flank position, though, for that connector player, that was huge. You know, he was literally serving no purpose, only because the CTs didn't have anyone towards B that round.
Yeah, they bought
right, so they
completely
just
on that
kind of
A
let
take.
through, but he was able to rotate fast enough. Hades, two quick eco frags here. Mac 10.
Oh,
Hades with another quick 180 turnaround headshot.
Quick had the jump on him.
Yeah, he did. Oh my, and Hades just kind of gets tagged up here. Two remaining players from Kingdom Pug, hoping to probably just get a couple frags, and Fighter's got one in him. Anger taking out Fighter. Dixon, the last man alive, standing for Kingdom Pug. XP3 to close out the round, 10-7 Winterfox.
I think they bought armor though, right?
Did they armor up on that?
I'm not. Doesn't look like it with their money. Maybe they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do.
I'd expect a full eco. Nothing but
Maybe like a P250.
just a nade. Looks like a nade and 1 250. And then we got a P2K and 3 USPs. Smoke goes off for Winterfox. If I'm Winterfox, we need to be playing a little more passive, but they are sending two players together up the catwalk, so that's going to be some trade-worthy fights going on. Anger able to take out Dixon. XP3 on the Beak Face. Fighter with a nice pickup on Flowstick going B-bomb site. Lets his guard down on the left side. Hades and Lex quick to take over that B-bomb site.
Just like locusts.
Swarming on in, yeah. Knife, okay. And the knife call is called out here. We're going to do a 1v1 situation. Let's see if XP3 can take out SQK with his knife. I think he's going to bring a gun to a knife fight. No. All right, 1 by 1 here. He's going to try to get him. And we got a nade out, and now...
Such disrespect.
So much disrespect, you know? Oh, and SQK able to take out Lex, and that's unfortunate as he was the one that called the knife out and didn't prevail.
Yep.
Unfortunate there, Winterfox, but that was just a small battle they won. They're still winning the war here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're Winterfox, you take that knife challenge. I mean, you just gave him $1,500.
SQK called out the knife, actually, I stand corrected, so he did get 1 frag out of the deal. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, as opposed to getting, like, none. Right?
15 hundo.
Yeah,
I know.
that's what I'm saying.
That's actually, you know what?
Yeah.
That actually might be a massive mistake. If Kingdom Pug starts to string some rounds together here, and they pay for giving him that 1500, that's a big knife round.
Yeah.
I hope that plays into effect here. As Dixon is getting a little pushed in here at the B-bomb site. He needs to stay alive as long as he can to make his team rotate. Hades with a nice quick trade. Lex with a really nice rotate frag here.
T-side is strong.
Very strong. Oh, Lex throwing nades in front of him right there. That's risky. He's full blind and down to very, very low health. Hades able to take out Beak Face. Lex with the spray taken out by Fighter. Flowstick picking up the last 2 for Winterfox. 12-7.
No, I don't want to say this is all she wrote, but it's starting to look not too good.
Getting a little away from him. It's getting a little away. The economy not looking
13-7.
Economy not looking too hot for Kingdom Pug. We'll see what they have up their sleeve. They're gonna need to do something a little different to kind of capitalize on it. I don't know. Maybe some B aggression together with 2 players. Some A ramp aggression. Looks like they're gonna stack over towards the connector area though. So we'll see how that's gonna pan out for them. Looks like they have 1 underpass and 1 outside holding that B. Hades taking out 1, Hades taking out 2, and they're just clearing it as we go. And that's risky play there, you know. That was kind of one soldier play, but they made him pay. Jason last alive. Anger says no.
And no one died. It got close, but no one died.
That's really unfortunate as the economy seems to be getting a little out of control.
Yep.
Yeah, that's no good.
This is a pretty big uphill battle for Kingdom Pug.
Yep, and we have a buyout coming from Kingdom Pug here. I think this is that turning point round where they need to make it happen. Otherwise, they may be headed to the lower brackets and try to fight their way back into this one. And they're going to have a tough time versus the LAN gods in the lower brackets, so we'll see. Flashes raining down from both sides. A lot of blind players. Beak Face trying to make something work in the mid area, but very blinded by all the utility on the CTs. Nice one no scope, but it doesn't pay off for him, and Loki Flowstick only gets legged and he takes him out. 4v4. Loki got really tagged up there though. Flashes rain out into the CT spawn. Beak Face trying to make his way towards the A-bomb site. SQK playing that palace beautifully. Waiting for his teammates to rotate. Fighter coming up from the spawn, taking out Anger.
They're showing some life here.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. Some confidence. Flowstick taken out by SQK. Great palace work again. He's peeking when he needs to. Excellent work. Excellent work. Very patient.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Left and right, they're peeking him literally from every different angle possible. Winterfox did not know what to do.
I do like
whatsoever.
the play of if you're up close on A and poop's hitting the fan, just like pushing either ramp or whatever and just trying to get a control.
Turn that fan on high and get that poop out of there.
Yeah, there you go. Get that poop out of there.
We got full AKs for Winterfox, and they're taken out by Fighter as they have some random aggression here by Kingdom Pug, taking out 2 quick T-frags. This is great work by Kingdom Pug. And they're trying to... Quick needs help in mid. They need to throw another connector guy down there to help. Lex is going to peek from top cat, though. It's trying to contest that connector work. Oh, and Flowstick taken out by Fighter. Fighter, again, with some very impactful frags here on this round.
This whole map?
What's that?
This whole map?
Yeah, this whole map. He has been just, excellent work. Low HP here on Lex. Some nades to work with to try to make this 2v4 work out, but Bomb is down outside of B with a minute left. Doesn't look like they're too concerned about getting that at the moment. Now they're trying to make their way back up. Lex not even entirely sure that the CTs know it's down, but they don't. Oh, and Fighter lets his guard down on his left side. That's going to make it a 2v. Oh, and Hades with a quick frag on SQK, and then Quick with a nice refrag onto Hades. Almost got out of hand there a little bit for Kingdom Pug.
They were losing way too many people.
Right, this is not
careless
necessary.
positions.
Still a winnable round here for Winterfox as Lex is going to make his way towards that A-bomb site with the bomb. And excuse me for my whispers, but the team is sitting right behind me.
Yeah, the CTs.
Like to be a little courteous sometimes.
I understand that's why I've been pretty vague about some of the positionings.
Sure.
Because I'm trying to remember. Like, there was one time Anger was flanking. I'm like, I really like Anger's positioning.
Oh yeah. Fair enough, but I mean, when in the heat of the moment, you know, you just gotta get after it. Yeah. Great frag there by Lex, down to a 1v1, and that's exactly what Kingdom Pug shouldn't have done. They shouldn't have given them that 1v1. See if it. Oh my.
Oh dear. Oh Jesus.
Nice little fake there, but Lex saw it, so he doesn't need to peek. There's no reason for him to peek now because he can wait for another defuse, and he fakes off it again. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, wow. Lex called out both of the CT fakes, but he still just wasn't able to connect somehow. Beak face making it happen. Is it enough, though, with no kit?
Oh, my God.
Oh, and it's not enough.
Kaboom.
Not enough. 2v1 there. That's a heartbreaker for Kingdom Pug. That was a game-changing round.
That would have been it.
Oh my. That hurts. That definitely hurts.
Well,
Full buy
Lex got
coming
bailed
out
out on
of
that.
full buy coming out of Winterfox and a less than stellar buy coming out of Kingdom Pug. Got a scout on deck, but there is an op that they could work with, possibly pick up a rifle for SQK to be having. But all AK is on the Winterfox side, and they are got the full utility. They're just ready for some aggressive play.
Oh.
SQK with a nice little pistol frag on a Hades. Anger with a nice little opener, but traded out by Dixon. Great little spray down there from Van.
He was behind the wall on my screen.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know how that just whipped around. And a jumping shot here by Beakface. He says, here's my scout. I'll jump at you. Flowstick with a nice little Molotov onto the halls area, but he's taken out by Fighter. That is great teamwork and communication. He called that he was coming up the connector. He swang around, got him in the back.
Lex is ready for this, but
Unfortunate nade out there by SQK.
why are you even throwing that nade?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay,
Unless,
so
I don't know. Even if
him,
you heard him,
yeah.
are you going to be like, all right, going to nade him first? No, you peek out and you shoot strong.
I'm saying even if you hit someone, you're not gonna kill them.
No, it's not Call of Duty. It's
Gives
not
away
a
your
one-nade kill.
position.
You know?
You're in a sneaky spot. I don't know if I like
Right.
that.
3v1 situation here for Lex. Not looking too good
whiffed
for
it.
Winterfox this round, but let's see if he can pull it out. He jumps out into the site with no gun in hand and pays for it. Dixon able to pick up that last one, 14-9, and here we go. Let's see if
I gotta string these together.
yeah, the economy's still not looking too strong for the T's, so it'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do. It looks like they're gonna try to just kind of force it up and close this one out.
I don't mind that at all.
It's a force on both sides here, so this is again down to a very important round.
Man, you can lose this and still.
I was gonna say, yeah,
double
their Kingdom
save
Pug is
and-
coming
yeah.
back at this. I'm digging this. Let's see if they can make it happen. Oh, a little bit of early damage coming off of Molotov there. Quick with a nice little smoke for underpass, not having to worry about that area for a while. But he's also smoked out here in mid. He's gonna try to make some good work here through here.
Oh, two sneaky people sneaking by each other.
Early frag at B-bomb site, but traded out by Anger. Anger, 2 great frags in the beginning of the round.
Just played
Flowstick
well by
trying to
Flo.
bring that sick flick spray over to the other head, but it didn't happen. 3v2. Kit on the CT side. This is a totally winnable round here for the CTs.
Oh.
Nice frag onto Anger there by SQK. They're overtaking this site here, but they're not really aware of Hades' position, which he has a great flank working for him.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's a great shot there by Hades, down to a 2v1. Now it's almost nearly impossible for them to win this round unless they peek out like that. But Hades saves them from giving up an easy round. Unnecessary peek there. Wait for that bomb timer. You got 2 left.
Now
Wait
it's
for them
6
to
match
touch that.
points, and they're in the grand finals.
Here we go. Loser of this matchup, of course, goes down to the...
Right. But I'm saying the winner of this goes to grand finals. Yeah.
Right, winner of this match does go to grand finals. SQK takes that one, but quickly traded by Anger. Anger traded out by Beakface. And Kingdom Pug trying to make these pistols work here. And Fighter doing some work with his M4. Tags up Lex quite a bit as well. So this is still a winnable round here, even though Kingdom Pug only has pistols in hand. Another frag there for Dixon. Can he make it a last and switch this into the Kingdom Pug favor? There it is. All right, 15 to 10.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. He's not ready to go. He's not ready to go to the lower bracket.
I can tell you by the way I use my Glock. I'm a woman's man.
Hey. You can what? The way I use my Glock. I can. Oh man, I can get behind that. That was good.
That's it. Now we're really getting to Funky Town.
26 frags for Fighter, having a beast matchup here. Eco coming out of Winterfox. Early B aggression. Let's hope it's not too much for Dixon to handle. He needs an early call
Nice
here.
molly.
And he's going to get some early cat help from his teammates. So let's hope he can hold them here. Bomb is down, but he's quickly traded by Lex. Quick with a great repositioning on pushing that cat and helping his teammate out of the B-bomb site. Another great frag from him. Only one left standing for Winterfox. Most likely a 15-11. See you later. Quick is the star of that round, helping his teammate. He pushed up the mid early, found out that they were nowhere to be found, and just made his way up the catwalk to help out at the B-take.
I mean, they're not letting go, and I like that.
Definitely not.
They have no choice, right?
They have a lot going for them at all times. They really don't lose faith here. This is good. They got full utility against another eco round for Winterfox, so that'll make it 15-12 if they can come out victorious
This
here.
wouldn't be the first time we've seen Winterfox just kind of get a little cocky about their match point lead.
Right.
And then just go nuts with constantly buying.
Right, so we'll see if Kingdom Pug can make them pay. And here we go, 5v4 situation. Lex with a nice frag onto Fighter, taking out their top fragger of the match here. Beakface traded out by XP3. And another trade left and right here. 3v2. SQK making his way carefully into the bomb site. Bomb does go down, so that's a good plant. But overtaken by Kingdom Pug, 15-12. Good plant though, gotta say, on the eco. Yeah. But
And
again,
2 kills.
even and 2 kills, and those kills really do matter because the economy of Kingdom Pug obviously is very
Shaky.
very shaky, scattered. You name it, it's not in good shape.
Boned.
All right, one op coming out here for Winterfox. Great utility on both sides. So we're gonna see a nice full round here late into the second map.
This is where all
Do
the
or
marbles,
die right here.
yeah,
Lots
exactly.
of marbles. And a beautiful smoke coming out. Oh, and we got
How
2 quick
many
CTs jumping down. XP3 sees the push, though, and he's ready for it. 2 quick frags. 3 quick frags for Winterfox. And they're wanting to close this out. They want to send Kingdom Pug to the lower brackets.
About to bag up those marbles. They're
gonna
gonna play no games with you boys.
Bag it up and take it to the finals.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Winterfox making a strong presence over here at the B-bomb site. Fighter left alone. Takes out one on XP3. Can't take out Anger, and that'll be it.
Gs go out.
16-12 for Winterfox. Winterfox moves on to the
So
upper
many
bracket
Gs.
finals of the tournament, and yeah, what an exciting matchup that was. I really thought Winterfox was a little shaky on that second map in Mirage. They showed a little bit of flaws there, but they still were able to hold it down.
I don't know, their
get
T
it
side was
together.
pretty strong.
Yeah, it was.
Their
It
CT
was.
side was a little shaky.
Right. So, but just more of the rounds were a little closer, so it was pretty good matchup. But they will advance to the finals of the LAN, and we are gonna make our way towards the lower bracket matches as well. All right, and we will be back shortly.